Good morning, everybody. We've got history, we've got riding, and we've got food, and we're taking you along with us.
Well, 1191 was a lot more pleasant today with 60 degrees versus 40 degrees on Saturday. But we took 1191 over to Bryson and then hung a left onto 380. And when we got to Graham, we took a right onto 61, which brought us to Fort Belknap, which is a historic site. It's actually in Newcastle. And we've lived here for 4 years officially, and we've never been here before. I've always heard of it, always heard it was a really neat place. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, but we finally decided to come check it out and take you along with us. So this is the commissary. Like today's grocery or general store, soldiers use this establishment to purchase necessaries at a discounted price. Belknap is 175 years old, and this little flag area is built out of the stones from the original Fort Belknap. It was built in 1995.
What was your name?
Jim. This fort replaced the fort that was at Fort Worth. The idea was we're going to build a fort so far beyond the closest settlement that there'll be a buffer zone of nothing, a no man's land. Nobody's ever going to move out there. And so if the Comanche are on the attack, we can get word to the people back east that they're on the attack. You got this no man's land, military can pursue them. Well, as soon as the fort is built, people move out here because they think in their mind, well, the military's out there, so we're safe. The idea was for these forts were to protect settlers. They accomplished that, but not in the way they wanted to accomplish that. The Comanche knew the land better. They fought better than what the soldiers did. And the military couldn't really protect the settlers. That false sense of security is what led them out here.
How long have you been out here at the museum and stuff?
I've been here for 11 years.
What we consider Fort Belknap today is only about a third of the size of what it actually was. When you come out here to the fort today, you don't get a really good understanding of what it looked like in the 1850s. The walls would have been white on the outside. That had everything glazed and whitewashed. Over here you have barracks building. There were 6 of them in total. All of those barracks would have been 2-story as well. And why? This was just for the soldiers over here. It's on their original footprint. All of the buildings were dismantled after the town died out. You can go into Newcastle today. Downtown Newcastle was built out of Fort Belknap rock. What we have here is what was restored in 1936. And then over to the northwest was really the business part of the fort. North of the fort would have been officers' quarters. We've got this little short wall that goes around the fort. There wasn't a wall around the fort. There was no need for it. We tend to think of forts as fortified with big walls, but the Comanche weren't going to attack a fortified position. They wait for patrols, but I mean, if they were going to go in and attack something, they're going to go for places that have vulnerable cattle and horses is what they want. Here, they know they're going to meet with armed resistance. The second reason that the wall didn't make any sense was we're sitting up on top of a hill. So you got a vantage point to the Brazos for a mile going west and a mile going south. And then you can see for 10 miles. That vantage point acted as the wall.
Jim, we appreciate your time.
For sure.
And
absolutely.
all the history that you gave us and everything. Give us what your hours are and where exactly we're located and stuff. Right?
Yeah, so we're about 10 miles west of Graham, 2 miles south of Newcastle. The grounds are open every day, sun up to sundown. The museum is open every day except Wednesday from 9 to 12 and then 1:30 to 5. And then we're closed Sunday morning. And if I'm here on a Wednesday, I'll open up. And I love the job.
Well, we appreciate it again. If you're in the area, make sure you come and check this out. Jim here is just a wealth of knowledge on the fort and the area, and the history is just phenomenal. So come check it out.
It's awesome.
What'd you get, maybe?
I got a brisket baked potato with original barbecue sauce and onions and jalapenos.
And I got brisket, mac and cheese, and fried pickles. We'll check it out. We'll let you know how it goes.
Barbecue places are always hit or miss. This one, I would say it's in between. I wouldn't say it's a total miss. It was good, but it was very underwhelming.
Most definitely.
And
Brisket was
overpriced.
bland. Nothing came out super hot. But it filled the void. We'll give
filled
it
the
that.
void.
Service was good.
Yes.
The service was very good. I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10? Yeah, that's about what I would say. 6 out of 10. So, now we know.
All right, y'all. Hope you enjoyed that. We hope you enjoyed riding along with us. 70 degrees in Texas in December. Can't
Gorgeous.
beat it. We just had a great time having a little bit of history of the area, and it was great meeting Jim and him sharing his knowledge of what he has. I'll be honest, I could sit down for hours listening to that dude talk about the history of the area. Great
could
time.
too.
The restaurant for lunch is fair. It kind of ranked a little bit on the low side, but the service was good. Super nice. Stay tuned. We got some more good rides coming up. Like, subscribe, share the video, give us a comment. Let us know what you would like to see. So until next time,
Keep the shiny side up.
and ride the dang bike.